Hi, my name is Sigourney Nunez, and I'm part of OPI's education team. Today I'm going to show you how to use GelColor to create trendy Skittle nails. Plus, I'm super excited to announce that stylists can now buy OPI on Wella Store. I want to introduce you to OPI's Shine Bright collection. For this limited edition collection, we've introduced 12 beautiful new shades, everything from velvet undertones, some bejeweled colors, as well as some iridescent shades. Today I'm going to show you how to properly apply OPI GelColor while executing a really trendy Skittles nails manicure. If you don't know what Skittle nails are, it basically allows you to play with color and wear a different shade on each nail. So today I'm going to introduce you to 5 of OPI's beautiful holiday collection shades that you can wear on your mani. Whether you're doing your own DIY GelColor manicure or offering the service to clients while they're processing, one of OPI's unsung heroes is Bond-Aid. So if you're shopping for GelColor, you definitely want to add this to your cart. What OPI Bond-Aid does is that it balances the pH on your natural nails. So it makes it more alkaline, which ultimately helps adhesion and lasting wear. So here's how you apply. Once you've prepped your nails by pushing back the actinidium to reveal the true cuticle, shaping them, and dust off any debris, then you'd start off with Bond-Aid. Bond-Aid has a really thin viscosity, and you would just apply like nail lacquer. Super important to cap the free edge, and also you want to avoid getting this on the surrounding skin. This can be considered part of your prep, but I consider it part of your color application because you definitely don't want to skip this. So once you've added this to all 5 nails, you're ready to move on to base coat. Just like with hair, consultation is very important. So when it comes to your clients or your own natural nails, it's really important to know what kind of nail type you are. Me, for example, I have very strong and healthy nails, but not everybody does. So OPI has introduced 2 new base coats to help with the regimen. Stay Classic is OPI's tried and true base coat that we all know and love, but it got a little bit of a facelift and a brand new packaging. So this is a base coat that we're all super familiar with. What this does is it allows for up to 3 weeks of wear, has a higher solvent to gel ratio, and a pretty thin viscosity. Stay Strong base coat was formulated for clients with weak and brittle nails, and this also has a thicker viscosity. Viscosity is just a fancy word for the thickness of the gel. And so because it has a thicker viscosity, we added a really cute and tiny brush to help with the perfect product pickup and easy application. If you're using Stay Strong on your clients for weak and brittle nails, this is going to give them up to 3 weeks of wear. And I'll do a quick demo on how to apply this product because it does apply a little bit differently than, say, you would apply Stay Classic. So because Stay Strong has that thinner, cute brush, you want to burnish this product into the natural nail. Burnish just means you want to rub it in. So typically, if we think about beauty school, when we were taught how to paint nails, we were taught down the center, one side, then the other, and cap the free edge. Normally that works, but because the formula is a little bit thicker for Stay Strong, we want to just make sure that we're rubbing it in the natural nail, going back and forth. As you can see, we have a little bit of buildup on the natural nail, and that buildup might lead to any premature chipping or surface breakdown. So really the biggest takeaway here is that when you are using OPI Stay Strong, is that you apply the formula as thinly as possible and making sure that you're really rubbing it in the nail to get in all those nooks and crannies. And then you're ready for curing this for 30 seconds. But today I'm going to show you how to use OPI's tried and true Stay Classic base coat. OPI Stay Classic is designed for clients who want to change up their manicure about every 2 to 3 weeks and also have healthy nails, or they're just really good gel users, which I am one of those clients. So as mentioned earlier, Stay Classic is our tried and true GelColor base coat with a new look. Has a pretty thin viscosity, and it has our traditional for a wide brush. Another great thing about the packaging update is that now if you keep your products in your drawer, you can read the label on top, which makes it really efficient. So what we've done to the natural nail already is applied bonded, which is that unsung hero. So if you're looking at purchasing products for your own GelColor application at home, you definitely want to add Band-Aid to your cart. So now what we're going to do is apply our base coat like traditional application. Starting a little bit under the cuticle area, pushing up towards the cuticle, making sure not to flood. Swipe down the center, left, right, and super important to cap the free edge. What that does is ensure longer wearability and also helps to avoid any premature chipping. When you're doing your own nails at home, especially a GelColor manicure, one thing that helps me is I always rotate my hand left and right to ensure that I'm hugging the side walls as close as possible without actually flooding the skin. You may also want to consider changing your perspective. So for example, switch your hands like this so that you see them the way you would see the way you apply the color on a client. It's also just a matter of preference and comfort. We're going to continue on. And now we're going to cure for 30 seconds. This is the color palette for OPI Shine Bright Holiday Collection. And today I'm going to show you how to do a Skittle nail. And with Skittle nails, there are no rules, but for today's look, I do want to have a monochromatic finish. So monochromatic meaning of the same color or just one color in different shades and tones. And so for that, I'm going to pick out sort of like the 5 ruby shades that you see. This is ready for the holidays. You have snow falling for you. And so with that, this is the color palette that I'm going to be using. And so as you can see, they're pretty similar in shade family. When you do your GelColor manicure, it's really important that you shake up the product to evenly distribute the pigments and the gel and the formula. Once you've done that, you're ready to apply the color. This is Snow Falling for You, which is a really pretty dusty rose velvet shade. One thing to note about this color is that it does have that pearlescent finish. And so you want to be mindful of how you're applying it so that it has a uniform look. Have you ever experienced any flooding on the surrounding skin? What I do is I keep a cuticle stick handy and easily wipe away any of those boo-boos. And so just to ensure that I lock this color in place, because I'm doing my nails on myself and changing up between shades, I'm just going to flash cure this for a few seconds. Next, I'll be applying this shade as Ornamental. A pro tip that I have for you when applying pearlescent shades like this shade is Ornamental is you want to start by capping the free edge first and then painting down the center left, right. If you looked real closely, I did not start right at the cuticle area. I started just a little bit below and pushed the gel up slightly to ensure that I don't overflood that surrounding skin. That's one shade of This is Ornamental, and I'm going to flash cure. Flash cure just basically means that you're locking whatever color you've applied on the natural nail into place. It's not always necessary or needed when you're doing this kind of service on a client, but because I'm doing my nails on myself and I'm switching between bottles, it helps smooth the process. Next, this is Mary and Cranberry. When you are doing your nails, you want to make sure you remove as much excess color from the neck of the bottle. And again, don't start right at the cuticle area. Start a little bit below, you can see, and then gently push up. And then pull down center, left, right, making sure that I am tilting my hand so that I can see and I don't overflood the surrounding skin. Sometimes what would happen is if you get gel around the surrounding skin and then you go to cure it, it can cause the manicure to chip early, and the reason people want gel is for that long-lasting wear. So taking that extra time to ensure that you apply a nice color coat is going to make it all worth it. Next, to continue my Skittle nails, I'm using Dress to the Wines. For color trends for winter, we're seeing a lot of rich velvet tones like Dress to the Wines, as well as some berry colors with this iridescent finish. Okay, I'm just going to flash cure that real quick. And then for my last finger, we're going to use Ready for the Holidays. This is OPI's Hero Shade from the Shine Bright collection. This is called Ready for the Holidays. So again, starting right below the cuticle area, getting pretty close, and then kind of squeegee it upward, and then pull it down. Tilting my hand just a little bit and repeating that process. Pulling it down. Same on the other side, and pulling it down. This is a really great teaching moment. Hopefully you can see that gel that I have on the surrounding skin. We definitely don't want to ignore that. We want to address it. Address it by removing it, using something like a cuticle stick or a cleanup brush. I would just say don't use your own fingernail. That's not cute. And clean is cute, so we want to keep things cute, right? So find the tool that's going to work best for you. Clean that up, and then you're ready for a quick flash cure. And now we're going to repeat with a second coat for full coverage. Once you've added your second coat, go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. Once you've added your base coat, 2 coats of color, then you're ready to move on to your top coat. This is OPI Stay Shiny Top Coat, which is our tried and true top coat with a new look. Same as our Stay Classic, this also has the name at the top of the bottle, so it's easy to recognize when you have it in your drawer. To apply OPI Stay Shiny Top Coat, remove as much product from the neck of the bottle, apply a thin layer down the center, left, right, and of course cap the free edge. Repeat on all 5 nails. And then we're going to cure for 30 seconds. So if you have any excess color on the brush, just take a glint-free wipe and then wipe away that residue and then put it back in your bottle. And now, before you're done, you're going to complete your service by removing that inhibition layer. What I'm going to use for this is OPI's NAS 99 isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe that you definitely want to add to your cart. And then remove that tacky layer from each nail. Don't worry, nothing's going to happen to your color if you cured it for 30 seconds. We're just getting rid of that tacky residue. And then you're left with a really shiny Skittle nail manicure. What I'm going to do now to kind of restore some of that moisture is use OPI Pro Spa, which is our cuticle oil. Adding cuticle oil to your beauty routine is going to help ensure that your nails and hands stay hydrated, which keep your nails from getting brittle and breaking. So this is a really good product to add to your routine to ensure nail health. And so there you have really nice and moisturized Skittle Nails manicure. And if you were doing this on yourself, you would just repeat the whole process on your other hand. If you're a stylist looking to boost your bottom line, one easy way to do that is by incorporating OPI services into your offerings. You can always offer a cute GelColor manicure to your client while she's processing. You can even offer her a luxurious and really soothing OPI Pro Spa service with either a scrub, a massage, or some gloves. But if she doesn't want to do that while she's sitting in her chair, you can always offer OPI for retail. For example, we have a really beautiful line of skincare treatments, including OPI's cuticle oil. This is my go-to treatment and can't live without item. For example, one of the most commonly asked questions I get is, how do you keep your nails so long and healthy? It's definitely OPI Pro Spa Cuticle Oil. Once I apply it to my surrounding skin and massage it in, that's going to help with blood flow, circulation, and promote nail growth. It's also going to keep your nails really nice and moisturized. It's going to prevent breakage. I hope you enjoyed those pro tips. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to add OPI to your cart.